Stanley. Is there a pretty good open competition at wide receiver this year?
Absolutely. We've got just kind of a hamster wheel rotation right now of guys that are going in and out, a couple plays, 2 or 3 plays at a time. Our effort has been really good at that position. There's been some assignment breakdowns certainly through 300 some reps we've gotten so far, but those guys have had a really good attitude so far. I think Eric Dungy has done a really nice job. Josh Huff has done a really nice job, both on the field and just in terms of leading those guys a little bit. So definitely an uptick at that position, just from a spring in their step kind of attitude, execution type level.
Is there a leader in that group yet?
Well, I think from a leadership standpoint, just so Eric Dungy and Josh Huff are certainly those guys, and then all those other guys are still feeling their way and learning how to compete, learning how to play 10 snaps in a row is tough for some of these guys from a mental standpoint and a physical standpoint, but they're doing a good job, and we just got to keep competing. Right. He's definitely in that category of the latter guys. He's learning how to practice. He's learning how to compete. Some of these guys that, were on the scout team, they look at a card, do their deal, jog back, look at a card, do their deal, and now they've got to be a part of a unit, know their job from a signal standpoint, communicate, see a coverage change, see something that they have to adjust to, and then do it again, and do it again, and do it again consistently. Yeah, he's doing a good job from an effort standpoint, and now just has to keep doing it and clean it up.
Go to the quarterbacks now. Talking with Kenyon yesterday, he said Marcus and Brian are very similar. They do a lot of the same things.
Yeah, somebody asked me that same question yesterday of how are they similar, how are they different. I think they're very similar. They're very similar guys. They're smart. They're great guys to be around. They're good team guys. They can wing it and they can run. And so it's just gonna again kind of the same deal. Who can do it consistently the best, and we'll figure all that out in due course.
Right. Yeah, Coach Kelly has said there's no rush to make a decision on that.
No.
What Coach wanted to see improvement every day from them? Anything you want to see besides improvement from them?
Well, just there's so many things that a quarterback has to do. And whether it's physically, mentally, from a management standpoint, that the situations that we put those guys in spring ball, we're not gonna, they're not gonna go through a summer season. They're not gonna go through summer games and have a minute 13 left on the clock with no timeouts and the fourth quarter. That's not gonna happen. And so we have to simulate those as much as possible. And those guys, I think, just kind of ticking those boxes every day. Okay, hey, I've seen 3rd and 9 on the right hash versus this coverage. Okay, I get that, or whatever the scenario is. Just constantly taking an uptick from a mental standpoint, a confidence standpoint, and leading the team.
Do you see good leadership coming in so far?
Definitely, yeah. Those guys are very natural guys. Brian's a little bit more outspoken. Marcus is a little more, humble from that standpoint. But he's doing a much better job already, noticeably this spring, of being more outspoken, being more confident, and running the show.